Dark Trooper. Imperial Remnant. Yeah, Moff Gideon looks like he is. Welcome back to the show. Moff Gideon looks like he is going to be OP with his Dark Trooper. You see, they're bringing in Dark Trooper. So we're going to go over Dark Trooper today. We're going to go over the developer insights first, then we're going to go kick over to the kit reveal. So we're going to check this out. I know they kind of accidentally leaked this a couple of days ago, but this is actually the official information. So pretty cool. I know I'm pretty excited about that too, Nightmare. This can be a pretty quick video. The other cool thing is I should be down for a live stream tomorrow. And then I'm also actually already did it. I just have to edit it. I have like a 20-minute video on Conquest. The top 7 tips for Conquest mode. A lot of little obscurity in Conquest mode, things that people I've noticed on Facebook asking questions about, or in the guild asking questions about, where they're getting kind of stuck or didn't know. And I'm really, really excited to kind of bring to light a bunch of stuff. So like my top 7 tips for Conquest. So we're going to be bringing to you the top 7 Conquest tips. And then, of course, we have this video, which will be pretty quick. And then we'll also have the live stream. So 3 videos this week. What? Crazy, right? Yeah, Arnold is probably going to be happy. What's up, Bassreich? What's going on, brother? So Dark Trooper, obviously, is going to be a droid. That's really cool. Empire, which will have Empire Synergy. That's awesome. Imperial Remnant, which is a new tag. And then Imperial Troopers. You could actually use them in your Imperial Troopers. So I'm pretty interested to see if somebody stuck them in an Imperial Trooper team, which person they would pull out. But it looks like they're trying to get you to pull Imperial Troopers out of Imperial Troopers. So pretty interested about that. So kind of some highlights. He's immune to critical hits, so that's pretty interesting. He deals more damage the more stacks of Dark Trooper he has. He starts with 4, and then as you kill him, he'll lose stacks, kind of like the B1 battle droid, but not the same. And he's going to be the workhorse, the dog for the Imperial Remnant faction underneath Moff Gideon. So very, very interesting. So kind of the thoughts, the developer insights into this. They're bringing out, Death Trooper. They're doing some reworks on Death Trooper, by the way, for this. Like he's going to do a double tap on his basic now, guaranteed. Death Trooper will shoot twice automatically. So that's going to give a really interesting kick to this team, if you will, adding the Imperial Remnant tag. Stormtrooper, that really was kind of a lesser. He's going to be adding that wall of stormtroopers. There's going to be an Imperial Remnant tag added to that. So there's going to be 2 kit touch-ups, making them more powerful from within. So let me tell you that again. Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, and then Death Trooper and Stormtrooper will be given 2 kit touch-ups. So they haven't even released those, the kit touch-ups. So if you don't have your Death Trooper up or Stormtrooper up, you're definitely going to want to do that. Those are going to be important. The kit touch-ups have not been released yet. So Wall of Stormtroopers is pretty cool, but kind of the basics, the things you want to know. First, he's going to be the warhorse for this new Imperial Remnant squad that you're going to be able to peel off and use. So you'll have now 2 Imperial Troopers in the Imperial Remnant. It's going to be a group of 4. The Dark Troopers are a group of 4, and there's a lot of abilities depending on how many stacks that you have on that. His basic Pneumatic Punch can't critically hit unless he has advantage. If he has advantage, then he can actually critically hit, which is kind of crazy because he's apparently going to do an insane amount of base damage without critically hitting. But if you can get advantage on him, he will critically hit. So that's pretty cool. He's also going to start the battle with 25% of his max health and protection, but then he'll get 4 stacks, aka 4 of him in the squad. So there'll be 1, but with 4 stacks, kind of like the B1 battle droid. I know it's a little confusing, but not really. Now that we have B1, it makes sense. Each time Dark Trooper would be defeated, although remember, he can't be critically hit, he's just going to lose one stack. So he's going to start at 100% health and protection. He's going to be a tanky mo. You're going to kill him once without critically hitting him, of course, and then he'll lose one. He'll be at 75% health and protection. You got to kill him again, and then he'll be at 50% health and protection. So he's just going to, get a little bit lower and a little bit lower. This trooper squad. So essentially, like I said, you got to work him down. But because he can't be critically hit, he is going to be a tough mo to kill. Some of the unique attributes that they're kind of adding to this team, what's up, Revenator, is that the stacks are similar to B1, like we talked about. But instead of that single health and protection, like I said, he's going to have 4 stacks with 25% health and protection for each stack, starting at 100% of his health and protection, slowly whittling away over time. His basic, the punch, is going to deal damage for each stack. So if he has 4 stacks, he'll deal damage 4 times. Boom, 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 just like he's 4 people or 4 of the Dark Troopers. And then his first special, Bombarding Reinforcements, will grant advantage to all Remnant allies if Dark Trooper squad is at 3 or 4 stacks. If he has advantage, he crits. And already, if he's not, doesn't have advantage, he's going to hit insanely hard, and he's going to hit 4 times if he has his 4 stacks. And if he's at 3 or 4 stacks, he's going to be hitting critically. And then if you get him down to 1 or 2, he's still going to be hitting like a powertrain, so this is crazy. While Dark Trooper squad prevents Dark Trooper from being revived, it can't be quickly annihilated because once you kill him, you just lose 1 stack. So if you annihilate him with the Annihilate, you're just going to drop 1 stack from him. So the inspiration that they had behind this, the Force-sized squad, was based off of episode 14, The Tragedy, when the Dark Troopers were deployed for that very first time. The Pneumatic Punch was the attempt at recreating the scene where the Dark Trooper attempts to make the Mandalorian's head become one with the wall. That's pretty funny. Special 2, Perfect Soldiers, is referencing Moff Gideon's bravado about how these third phase Dark Troopers will perform. You're about to face off with the Dark Troopers. You had your hands full with 1. Let's see how you go against a whole platoon. So strategy tips. It says Dark Troopers are designed to be used with an Imperial Remnant squad. So again, this is going to have 2 reworks coming, and then of course the new character, this new Dark Trooper. The Dark Trooper is a droid in addition to the Imperial Trooper, and players can experiment with using him in some droid-focused squads. That'll be interesting. The main goal is to keep your stacks on squad, your Dark Trooper, to make sure he's hitting hard. He'll have the advantage, and he'll be hitting every time for the number of, on his basic, for the number of stacks that he has, which is really, really crazy. And then Range Trooper will randomly have the Imperial Trooper assist, and it's very strong if the Dark Trooper, it's a stand back and watch the fireworks. So yeah, having Range Trooper in here would be crazy, because that's who they recommend having in here, is Range Trooper. I mean, I can't even believe having him in here. That will be crazy. It says this tag's been added to Moff Gideon, Stormtrooper, Death Trooper, and then remember the Stormtrooper's unique wall of Stormtroopers, the Zeta, has been updated to provide bonus protection to all Imperial Remnant allies at the start of his turn. And remember, Stormtroopers is an Imperial Remnant ally himself, so it's not just for others, it's for all, including himself. Death Trooper is now going to attack 2 times with his basic when there's an Imperial Remnant unit in the leader slot, like Moff Gideon. And the basic track down, deal physical damage to a target enemy with a 70% chance to inflict daze for 3 turns. If the target was dazed, stun them. And so he's going to do 2 shots automatically, which means he's going to get that chance to inflict that daze, then stun. If the target was a rebel or the unit leader is an Imperial Remnant, you attack the second time automatically. Removing a stack of Dark Trooper doesn't count as defeating the enemy, because you're simply removing a stack counts as eliminating 1 unit, not the enemy. So pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and go to the kit reveal, because the kit reveal gives you the exacts. And this is where you get to see him dance around. It's pretty cool. Dark Trooper, Dark Side, we talked about this. Pneumatic Punch. Yeah. Pank. That was 2. So on this particular picture, he must have 2 stacks because he hits twice. And it says deal physical damage to the enemy once for every stack of Dark Trooper squad that he has. So if he's got 4 stacks, he'd hit 4 times. if he's in the third or fourth stack, he's going to have advantage. And if he's in the first or second, he won't have advantage. This ability can't critically hit unless he has advantage, which he'll have on stacks 3 and 4. Then special 1, Bombarding Reinforcement. It has a cooldown of 3, and it is a Zeta, so this must be, you know, pretty damn good. Deal physical damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE. Oh man, they've got him replicated. That's pretty dope. Look at that, 2 of them taken off. Deal physical damage to all enemies. If Dark Trooper has 3 or more stacks on this squad, Imperial Remnant allies gain advantage for 2 turns. Otherwise, Dark Trooper allies gain 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. So he can gain stacks back of the Dark Trooper squad. Oh my gosh. Dude. He can give himself stacks back. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So if he's topped off, he's just going to make himself hit harder with advantage and crit. And if he isn't topped off, he's just going to give himself stacks back to make himself really, really hard to kill. Wow. His second special, Perfect Soldiers. It looks like he just kind of dances around a little. It says Imperial Troopers gain 10% turn meter. So he's a turn meter train for each Dark Trooper squad in the Dark Trooper has. So up to 10%, that's up to 40% turn meter. What? Imperial Trooper allies gain 10% turn meter for each stack on him. That's up to 40% turn meter. If he has 2 or more stacks, Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up for 2 turns as well. Otherwise, Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up for 1 turn. So either way, they're getting offense up for 1 turn. Man. Yeah, and then he has a unique. I'm going to keep that up. The unique final text, Dark Trooper has 4 stacks, of course, and it's 25% of his health and protection for each stack. He's immune to max health and max protection changes and can't be defeated or destroyed while he has at least 1 or more stacks. If the Dark Trooper would be defeated while he has 2 or more stacks of the Dark Trooper squad, instead dispel all debuffs on him and reduce that number by 1, and then recover 100% health and protection. Damn. Dark Trooper has 25% defense for each stack of Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper can't be revived and can't be critically hit. What? 40% turn meter, man, if he's got 4 stacks. So at the beginning of that turn, he's just... Damn. And that has a cooldown of 5, which obviously, if you could... I wonder what his base speed is. I wonder what his base speed is. First. That's so funny. Someone's always in there. First. Yeah, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Leave them down in the comments down below. I wanted to keep this video short, and we're already at 13 minutes, so let's stop it. But I'm excited. He's gonna be a turn meter train for the team. He's gonna be able to critically hit when he has advantage, and he's gonna have advantage when he has more than 3 or 4 stacks. He's gonna be extremely hard to kill. His basic's gonna do as many basics as stacks. He's going to be able to revive the number of stacks. So on his special, so if he loses stacks, he can bring the stacks back, just like the B1 battle droid can add stacks to himself. I don't even know what to say. Sounds very, very, very amazing. Leave your comments down below. As always, make sure you keep your gaming on, and be on the lookout for my video. I've got a video coming out, the top 7 things that you want to know about Conquest, top 7 tips for Conquest. It's a very cool video, probably about 20 minutes long. Very excited about that. As always, make sure you keep your gaming on. Warrior.